everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? I didn't want to rush to try and edit a video tonight, so we're just hopping in with the stream because it's easier on me. I don't know what my hair is doing tonight. It's kind of doing its own thing. Well, it's okay. It makes me look like I'm balding. That's all right. I don't feel so good. Mr. Stark, no. Yeah, I'm tired. I am tired today. I don't know why. I'm just tired. I don't really have a right to be. I wasn't up that late. Do you want Kong to shove a tree down Godzilla's throat? Nope. It's called the Godzilla vs. Kong hype stream, right? But, I mean, it's kind of just a whatever. These streams are never on topic. Are you hyped? Not as hyped as I should be, if I'm honest. Oh my god, yes, I saw Joker. It was really good. That's a really good movie. It is so intense. I don't know if it's just the atmosphere, right? Where I saw it Thursday night. We have, hey, thank you, Captain Jesse Demore. Is that how you say that? Captain Jesse Demore. Thank you very much for the donation. He says, pretty good. I don't know if it was just the atmosphere, right? Where, like, we have security guards in our theater because there's this atmosphere that, or they're basically like, you're going to go see Joker on Thursday, because that's when I saw it. They're like, you are going to get shot. So you go into that movie, and I'm watching it in IMAX, so everything sounds like it's real. And holy cow, that... Hey, Kaiju Sword G2K, I hope I said that right. Thank you for tuning into both streams. Oh my god, it was just intense, man. Watching it with that IMAX, with that realistic audio, it's like, yeah, every time a gunshot's fired, you're like, would I recommend Joker? Absolutely. It's a really well-made movie. The soundtrack is phenomenal. You should react to Artland. He draws Godzilla BTW. I'm watching Godzilla King of the Monsters right now. Awesome. I don't know who Artland is, but I hope you enjoy King of the Monsters. Do you think Godzilla's gonna lose? Oh, what? Do you think Godzilla is going to lose, or you a long geek? What? What does that even mean? I got a great beat. Cool. I'm seeing Joker in 2 weeks. Well, then I'm going to spoil it right now. And then it's going to ruin it. Hood Knight, G-Man. Thank you very much, Adrian. Was Joker good, but don't spoil it. It's really good, yeah. I agree, Godzilla anime does rule. Assassin 199401. I think that's what your name was. It scrolled away. I don't really know. What's happening? Not much. Just doing a stream at night to just appease you guys. Godzilla fan 1995. Thank you very much for the donation. He says, my day's been good. I played 8 games of bowling. Oh, that sounds like a great day. I love bowling. Hey, D-Man, I need help with a new YouTube video idea. You're probably asking the wrong guy. I don't know if I can help. Will you react to the Godzilla vs. Kong trailer? Yeah, and Warner Brothers won't be happy. Because they never are. Warner Brothers sucks. They don't, but their copyright abuse does. D-Man, the trailer leak is fake, ends up real. D-Man, excuse me. The trailer leak isn't fake. Alright, look, I got this video to prove that the trailer leak isn't fake. If you guys don't believe me, the guy in this admits it. He's the one who made the trailer leak, by the way. So watch this video, and you will see. The guy in that video admits it. What's your favorite kaiju in Godzilla other than Godzilla? Ghidorah. King Kong, Mothra, Kinky Dora. Welcome to the stream. He says, you can't escape the Kinkyverse theme, man. No one leaves our stream unkind. I didn't mean to. Yes, I rickrolled you. Yes, if you didn't figure that one out. I love you. My heart's still on the stream. Is everyone here from ETN? Here's what I gotta ask you guys to do. Okay, I'm watching him watch me right now, in fact. Because I have it open in both windows. I'm watching him watch me. So here's what I need you guys all do for me. I need you guys, okay? I need you guys to go to this. This isn't another Rickroll. I need you guys to go there and spam that you're with D-Force. If you could just please do me that favor, I'd really appreciate it. Just go spam that chat that you're part of the D-Force. I'd really, really appreciate that. Hey, man, massive fan of yours. Could you shout out our Facebook group, the Kaiju Groupie? There you go. The Kinky Force, is that what we're calling it now? I see all the D-Force in his chat. Oh my god. You guys are awesome. Holy cow. Jesus, that is a lot. I love you guys. That's too good. I can't hear him, but I can only see him. I can only see his reaction. It's too good. Oh my god. Did Tony Stark give you those glasses? Yeah, he did when he passed away. Rest in peace. Everywhere I go, I see his face. Oh my god. You guys are awesome. There's a couple ETNs trickling through mine. That's great. That's fantastic. You want to see Kong's beard? Me too, man. Me too. We kind of got it on that poster. I'm making a video on King Kong versus Rodan. Who do you think would win? Probably Kong. Rodan. Okay, and the Monsterverse? Are you kidding? Rodan. What's Rodan up to? He's not. He gets nothing going for him. He loses every fight. Yeah, Kongtard. Okay, I got to explain this. So everyone who's spamming Kongtard, I got to explain where this comes from. This there's this guy on DeviantArt, right? Who he hates me, okay? He absolutely hates me. And like he will make these essays about how terrible I am for being a Kongtard. He's basically like, well, okay, so for being on Team Kong, right? He's like, how dare this kid be on Team Kong and call himself a Godzilla fan? And he will go off and leave these like straight up essays about how horrible I am. He'll be like, if you watch this video at 13 minutes 12 seconds, D-Man says Godzilla got hurt by a building in 2014, which is obviously a mistake because Godzilla's invincible on the best and he's just a Kongtard. And it's so funny, my brother and I. From that point on, every time it's Team Kong, every time we're referring to Team Kong, that's what we refer to it as. Because that guy just cracks me up. Kiki Dora, thank you very much. He says, give me your mustache. It's kinky. I don't think I can. I don't think it comes off. I mean, it does come off, but I don't know. I'll collect it in a bag for you, and then I'll ship it off to you. Anytime I see like a comment in my comment section that's just like hating on me for no reason, or like, no, it doesn't even, they could be hating on me for a totally legitimate reason. I really don't care. If I see a comment hating on me, what I always do is, from now, I always leave like a response that says something like, thank you very much for the comment. I really appreciate it. If you could come back and leave another comment, that'd be great. It shows lots of viewer engagement and drives my analytics up. So if you get a comment saying something of the sort to me, or from me, then you know I'm making fun of you. You hope the trailer comes out soon? I don't know. Every day that passes, it gets further and further away. I don't know. I don't know when it's ever going to come. Hey, Robert E.O.'s Speedwagon. Thank you very much. He says, Jesus, kink me, daddy. I can't wait for someday, like, one of my sponsors to be watching a live stream, just tuning in, and hears me reading one of these donations from you guys. Being nice to mean people is the best. They don't realize why. It is a magic trick. Every single time I start recording a video or live streaming, someone texts me. They don't even realize that even mean comments just help you in the long run. Yeah. It really is. It's like a magic trick. I cannot do anything, record anything without getting a text nowadays. I need to start putting my phone on Do Not Disturb. ETN is watching your stream? Yes, I'm watching his as well. It's right here. I'll start reading his chat instead. It says, D-Man versus ETN, one will fall. Ooh, the big bad rascal. I wonder who that could be. Now he's no longer watching my stream. All right, just click the link. And D-Man, I'd hate to tell you, but you have a stalker, sir. Protect yourself. I have no idea what that means. Or you could just, flip the switch on your phone, put it on silent. It's still going to vibrate. You're still going to hear every time I'm recording. Is this World War D2? Yeah, except that Rob seems to have drawn off. Someone at Kinky Door, I think, just said they're coming for me. No, see, now they're watching someone else's video. Now they're watching some Shrek meme. Now I'm watching the Shrek meme with him. It's like a dog show. Okay. Turn off vibrate. I don't know if you can turn vibrate off. How do you think Mechagodzilla will show up in Godzilla vs. Long and G vs. Long? In Godzilla vs. Kong, Mechagodzilla's not shown up. It's a shame. I'm probably one of the few people here who knows about World War D. I don't even think Rob knows about World War D. And thank you very much for the donation. He says, if Kong wins, I'm going to burn all my Godzilla stuff. Well, good for you. Destroy All Monsters is the Marvel Secret Wars battle world to bring the Jaegers and Gamera? No. I disagree. Keep the Jaegers out of here. If you have an Android, you can turn out vibrate. Well, I don't have an Android. Roses are red, violets are blue. King can kill God, or it's all poo-poo. Elegantly put, sir. I have an apology, D-Man. What is your apology, Ancient Dinosaur 2.0? Hey, D-Man, out of all Ghidorahs, which is your favorite? Oh, hey, David Brown, what's up? Hey, D-Man, out of all Ghidorahs, which is your favorite aside from the Monsterverse Ghidorah? The controversial opinion here. The Showa Ghidorah has my favorite design. Anime Ghidorah is my favorite handling of the character, whereas Monsterverse has my favorite characterization. I know, real controversial opinion there. My hair's doing like a whole nother thing in this episode of the world. What? Death Ghidorah is your favorite? Yeah, it's a cool one. Thank you for the shout out, dude. I'd attach it, but I'm not sure if I can. I don't know if you can either. Hey, D-Man, are Godzilla and Kong asexual reproducers? Neither of them have, weapons of mass destruction. Well, that's where you're wrong. You just don't know your anatomy very well. That's clearly what that tells you. You don't know your non-human anatomy very well. because you wouldn't see it in either case. First of all. Second of all, no. At the very least, we already know for a fact that Kong's not, because we've seen his parents. Do you think when the MonsterVerse loses the rights to Godzilla, they will acquire Gamera? I don't know how those two things would correlate, so no. How would you look as a Godzilla monster? Someone's got to draw that, because I can't answer that. Did Rob just turn his stream off? Is that what I just saw? I just unmuted it just to... Stream ended? What the heck? Stream ended? Everyone go spam Rob's chat really fast while the stream's ending and tell him that D-Force reigns supreme. Just so that we can get the last laugh, really. That's mostly what it's for. Did I spam the link? Did I do that right? I think I did. Is that a attractive noise? D-Force reigns supreme. Darn right it does. I think the outcome is going to be Minya, blah, blah, blah. That comment disappeared. You expecting a trailer soon? What's happening? I'm not expecting a trailer soon, if I'm 100% honest. Kinky Dora, thank you very much for the donation. He says, invasion time. I'm going to read everything you donate in that voice. I love all you guys who decide to go over to Rob's stream. Kaiju Source GMK, we got Maxwell Massino. I've got, dude, I'm gonna mess up everyone's name, but Electromagnetic Hedgehog, Goji Thriller 73, Foxy the Pirate Fox, Goji Fan 22, Applesauce, Godzilla 154, Comet. Who else came from my stream? Seth Michael, who else? Anthony Medellin. Looks like a lot of people. Let D-Force go. D-Force, stop. I'm giving everyone in that stream a shout out. Okay, what are you guys talking about? D-Man, who would win? All right, that's enough. I'm not going to monitor his stream anymore. D-Force wants content. Darn right, we're fighting for that content. Team Kong, all the way. Hold on, Rob just came back on. I can't listen to it if he's got that music playing. I have to wait for him to start talking. I can't listen to him with the music still on.
What the fuck is going on?
That's all we needed. I have to keep muting him and unmuting him. I can't listen to it because he's got that music. I can't let that music play. That's the only problem.
Should I give another nod of approval?
There you go. There's a nod of approval for us.
Oh, is that why I came back? You guys want me to see the D-Force tags?
All right, submit to Kinky D-Man Sen, my senpai. Thank you very much for the donation.
Like I'm starting over again.
WMG is coming for you if you let the music play. I know. I like your Tony Stark glasses. You look like a younger Tony Stark. Tony Stark, these are Peter Parker glasses.
Well, I'm flattered. I didn't know you guys wanted me back so badly.
I'll do this so you guys can't hear him echo, because otherwise it's going to be awkward. Now he's just going to sound like he's in a tunnel. Oh, now we get to hear me as well.
Hold on 1 second here.
I'm holding on. I wonder if we can
want
keep
content?
Yeah, D-Force, we need content.
All his people? No, he didn't. There's only 26 people in here. All the ETM people I think left.
Wow,
Like
is that a
I was
challenge?
going over to his stream to chill out.
Is that a
So
challenge?
I'm not leaving technically. I'm just not going to be streaming.
Everyone,
in chat over there.
everyone, go prove him wrong. Bye, D-Man. All right, see you, Anthony. Shame I can't attach a
still here.
Hey, D-Man, who would win, Kong or Gargantuas? Kong. He's way bigger
Oh, you're here too,
and
Murph?
tougher.
Oh, that's yeah. You told him that he never saw it. Yeah, no, I'm gonna be in there.
I didn't see
What's
it. No,
going
I
on?
didn't. But I hear it now.
D-Man will win. D-Man will win what?
D-Man had
What will D-Man win?
D-Force has succeeded in their mission.
Oh, you guys are trying to make this a competition? Well, it's not really a competition. He's got 3 times the amount of subscribers I do, so he should win. If he doesn't win, I would be very concerned.
Think about the inversion of this for a second. For those of us,
about winners and losers.
that were here the first stream raid way back in, Nuts for Kaiju, thank you very much. He says, "Are you dating Rob's ex?" It's up to her.
No, it's a friend. It's always yeah. Are you dating Rob's ex?
It's up to her.
Fucking Nuts for Kaiju's over there.
Kinky Dora, thank you very much. He says, this is war. Let the kickoff begin. Think about this for a second, though. Why does your laugh sound like Tommy Wiseau's?
Oh, I know the love. I know the love. You don't need to let me know, Lord.
Yeah, the first stream raid, right? Way back in 2016, Rob is like 10 times the size I am. Now it's the other way around.
Godzilla wins, shave D-Man's mustache yourself. Actually, if Godzilla wins...
All right, let's hear what he says.
D-Man should shave his head bald.
I am not doing that.
And if Kong wins, I'll shave off my goatee.
I'm not shaving my head bald. Kinky Dora, thank you very much for the donation. He says,
he'll never take that bet because he knows that the chances of Kong winning is slim to none.
no, wow, nuts, he's dating me, my senpai.
Should I introduce D-Man's chat to the intro that ETN loves to experience every time I start a stream? You know, we
Let's
may
hear
have
this.
a very small subscriber base, but as you can see, production value is quite high.
I'm sitting in my bedroom. He's not. Or, I mean, he might be. He has a green screen. He certainly puts a lot more effort into streams.
You know, I gotta be honest. I mean, I know what you guys are talking about when you say D. But when you hear it over and over again, I'm starting to think you guys are talking about Cactus Maracus.
What does that even mean?
Should I? All right, yeah, let them see it, sure.
I don't think I could listen to this music. I can't listen to that music. That's the Marvel fanfare, but I'm watching it. You guys can't see it because I don't have my thing open to where you guys could see it. But it's pretty... If this is how he opens every stream, it's pretty impressive considering I just sit here with the kazoo. Here, I'll do the music. There you go. Yeah, I can't let that music play. Disney won't like that. I'm telling you, he puts a lot more effort into his live streams than I do. Anyways, Dylan Oslaw, thank you very much for the donation. He says, your stream notifications made me jump out of my bed thinking there was a trailer, so you deserve this. Keep it up. Thank you very much. Sorry to disappoint, no trailer. There is no trailer. Big Mac, thank you very much for the donation. He says, have you ever heard of King Kong's... or I don't even know how to say that word. Arch enemy. Sorry, God, I was about to sneeze really bad right then, but I held it in. Have you ever heard of King Kong's arch enemy, Ga? Yes, I have. That is from the Skull Island book, right? That is from the Skull Island book. I love you, D-Man. Thank you very much, Fat Twins Productions. Is his intro still going? That thing's... it's pretty incredible. He certainly puts a lot more effort into live streaming than I do. Hey, at least... hey, a live stream the night before my birthday. Thanks. Well, awesome. Happy birthday, Spencer. Spencer... Is it Melee? I always feel like I'm going to say it wrong, so I never want to say it. But happy birthday, Spencer. You betray my master, Huge Ben. Feel the power of the dark side. Why did I betray him? D-Man looks like PewDiePie. I do not see it. Don't hold your sneeze. You won't be able to unleash your ultimate power. I don't know what that means. Hey, my brother's here. Happy birthday, Spencer. I know, his intro is still going. This thing is forever.
That's a little surprising. I don't know how to read about it, but you know.
I can't let that play because he's got music playing. Did not know you were doing a live stream. Well, now you know, Nicole. Is that how you say that? Yeah, Nicole. Jesus, his intro is how long? Are you in your final form? Not yet, no. Imagine you end this hype stream and then boom, trailer comes out. Wouldn't that be awesome? The trailer came out, provide me with lots of content. We do lots of streams on our group and would love to have you on. Oh, well, awesome. Maybe someday. I don't know. I may not seem like it, but I'm busy all the time. I'm always busy. Is he back again?
Even at under 20,000 subscribers. If it was so lame, Alien Covenant, you wouldn't be here.
Oh, you got that guy. Seems like YouTube's automatically stream flags the word Zilla as a bad word. Does it really? People type Zilla in the chat? I can see Zilla in the chat. I don't think people are having any problem typing Zilla in the chat. Love from the UK. Thank you very much, Cam. I appreciate it. His intro is not still going. It just ended. Hey, D-Man, what was your first Godzilla figure you ever had? It was... Let's see if I can... I have this huge monitor now, and it's impossible to reach around. So, how do I do this? Don't mind me. I don't have legs. I'm just pretending to sit up. I'm floating. Ah! His tail! My first Godzilla figure... This guy dates back to the 1990s, maybe even the 80s, but I know for a fact the 90s. It is this Trendmasters Godzilla. This guy, it was my dad's. It was like his lucky charm at work. He kept it on his desk, and now I keep it on mine. It's actually for unrelated reasons. I don't keep it on my desk because he kept it on his. That was just poetry of the universe that I found out long after the fact. But he did give that to me when I was, 0 years old. So I've grown up with this guy my entire life. I actually snapped his head off. As you can see, it's hot glued on because Child D-Man was like, I've seen Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. Snapped his head off. Dylan Oslaw, thank you very much for the donation. He says, your stream notification made me jump out of bed thinking there was a trailer, so you deserve it. Keep it up. Thank you very much. I feel like you already commented that, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Once again, sorry there's no trailer, but I appreciate it. Is Rob saying anything? D-Force can't even spell. Probably true, man.
Who would win, Anime Ghidorah or Galactus? Galactus.
Where's the collab with D-Man? You told him you were going to do it in 2016. You stuck him up. Godzilla 154, I don't think he stuck me up. I'm pretty sure him and I did a live stream together. Did Rob and I not do a live stream together? I'm pretty sure Rob and I did a live stream together. What are you wearing? A hoodie. It's a King of the Monsters hoodie. It's pretty sweet. Oh, that's how his stream ends. Okay, well, stream's over now. So we can hop back here to mine only, and this way I can focus on the chat more. Kinky Dora, thank you very much for the donation. He says, we must conquer and shed kink. Okay, epic. Are you buying the Infinity Saga? No, I'm not. I'm not buying the $500-something pack. I have no need to. I own all of them. Sorry, but I'm on ETN's side. That's okay. I don't take it personally. What if Godzilla was in King Kong 2005? Yeah, what if, right? Endgame is overrated. I disagree. I think Endgame's a very good movie. Guys, slow down. I want D-Man to read my comments. Well, I read that one. You should have planned a comment better than that for me to read. When a YouTube channel sharing Godzilla news is better than the media nowadays. Well, I appreciate the kind words, but also, is that like an insult? You're like, wow, look at this D-Man guy. When this guy's better than the media nowadays, that's when we know there's a problem. Imagine if Godzilla and Kong fell in the ocean like in 62, but only Godzilla surfaced. Well, then Godzilla would be the winner. No, I wouldn't question it. Godzilla would have won. YouTube is the media now. The actual media is a bunch of adults arguing. it's pretty accurate. What happened to Minecraft? I started school and I don't have time for that anymore. Hey, D-Man. Will you want Manda in the Monsterverse? No. Why would that ever be needed? I got a complaint about the reflection in my glasses, so let me see if I can do this to fix it. Are you going to see Joker? Yeah, I've already seen Joker. It's a good one. A really good one. Yeah, I mean, I suppose you guys can see my eyes better now. But now it's a lot harder for me to see. Whatever happened to the Conflict of Interest podcast, the obscure podcast you did that I'm sure I'm the only one who knows about? I feel like the only reason you commented that was so that you could be like, I remember it and everyone else doesn't. I feel like that's the reason you commented that, because I feel like you really don't care where that podcast is, because I'm still putting out content. Why would I want Manda in the Monsterverse? It's a big snake with legs. There's nothing special about him. D-Man, which version of Godzilla do you think is most powerful? Personally, I think IDW. Yeah, if you're going with comic books, if we're including comic books, obviously it would be the IDW Godzilla. Like, there's no one else it could be. Godzilla from Godzilla in Hell is the most powerful Godzilla. Are you excited for Godzilla 2021? Well, there isn't one as of yet, so no. I saw Joaquin probably mispronounced that. Phoenix was gonna be in it. Yeah. Are you saying that I probably mispronounced Joaquin? Or are you saying that you mispronounced Joaquin? Y'all see D-Wars, a Chinese dragon, had so much potential in the Monsterverse? No one saw D-Wars. But sure, a Chinese dragon does have potential in the Monsterverse, I suppose. D-Man, is there an actual trailer coming out? Yes, there is. It is, the trailer is coming out at some point before the movie. When exactly, you may be asking? Only God knows at this point. Hey, I didn't want him to fall off the bed, and he didn't. Wow, I can see better. I'm gonna turn my screen brightness up, because that is the wise thing to do. Spoilers, a trailer doesn't come out before the movie. You think the movie should be pushed back to 2021? I don't know if it needs to be pushed back that far, but considering we haven't seen anything, it's probably going to push back. I thought my life was a cringe compilation, but it turns out it's a laugh compilation. I disagree, considering that comment is still pretty cringy. I think you're still right where you thought you started out. Hey, Peter Parker. The trailer comes out October 16th? Yeah, and where'd you hear that one? Kevin, best Ted Ghidorah ever. I agree. What's your favorite and least favorite Godzilla? Are you talking movie or design? I'm going to assume you're talking design. At the moment, probably my favorite design is 89. My least favorite design is probably 66. What's up, self-elevation? Says, you crazy dog. I love his comments. They always make me laugh. Petition to turn this stream into the Godzilla card game stream. Where? How are we going to play it? Explain to me how we're going to play it. I don't see the potential for this setup to be conducive to support the game. We just need to record that like tomorrow maybe? Or some other time. I do have to review that card game though. I did get the card game sent to me by Bandai. It's fun. There's certainly a learning curve to it. Golly, I'll get a lot more into that when I review the game officially, but whew, that game has a learning curve to be certain. What word am I trying to say? Hey D-Man, someone said that tomorrow will be the release of the trailer. Do you think it's real? Every day someone says that tomorrow's going to be the day the trailer releases. They're going to keep saying that until the trailer eventually does release. Even if you could play it, Bandai will be on you for not following their rules. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, every day they say the trailer's coming out tomorrow. No, it isn't. It's not coming out tomorrow. I'm sorry to break it to you, it just isn't. News on that mobile Godzilla game you mentioned a while back? There is none. I agree, D-Man. 65 out of 66 Godzilla's the way to go. Too scrawny for my taste. 65 Godzilla is fine. 65 Godzilla is fine. 66, the face is like, looks like someone kicked it in. Do you have the SH Monster Arts King of the Monsters figures at all? Yeah, Godzilla's right. I always point the wrong way. Godzilla's right there. That's the SH Monster Arts Godzilla. And Ghidorah is right there. You can, in fact, see him. On top of him is the card game. See, and you guys think I need a green screen in my background. If I had a green screen in my background, how could I have done that? You gotta use your heads. Production values for chumps. What do you think the reason there's currently no Godzilla vs. Kong trailer? That's a really good question. I think they're really nervous because of the way King of the Monsters was received. Personally, I think that what they're doing with the Godzilla vs. Kong trailer is they're holding on to it because, first of all, I don't know if they know how they want to market the movie yet. They do have a new guy. Yeah, I still need to get that NECA Rodan review out. They do have a new guy in charge of marketing. I'm not sure how he's going to want to handle Godzilla vs. Kong. But other than that, I think they're just worried about how to market the movie. And so they're going to hold on to it for a little bit until they're like, yeah, let's go time. And they have their whole plan formulated. Skunky Bum? You want to say that again? Are you kidding me? This idiot comes in my chat and tells me that Godzilla's Revenge is a bad movie. Godzilla's Revenge is an underrated classic. How dare you say that in my comment section? You say they as if it isn't just Warner Brothers that's probably holding it back. Yeah, I have no idea. Mecha Minion 1973, thank you very much for the donation. He says, Bachelor in the Monsterverse, P.S. Miss Watersheep. I've got no idea what that P.S. means, but Bachelor in the Monsterverse could work, sure. Godzilla's Revenge is awesome. What are you talking about? Okay, Godzilla's Revenge, let's be real here. Godzilla's Revenge takes the two worst movies from early Showa, right? That being Son of Godzilla and Godzilla vs. the Sea Monster, and it makes them bearable. Not only bearable, actually, I genuinely really enjoy Son of Godzilla. I think that's a lot of fun. But if I'm not in the mood to like really sit down and watch that film, Godzilla's Revenge It takes the two worst of early Showa and it takes the best parts of that and throws it into a new movie and makes it a lot more streamlined and a lot more fun. Not only that, but it's got Asian Kevin McAllister, which is awesome. And it's such a goofy movie. I think Godzilla's Revenge is actually awesome. Like, I'm not even joking. I think that movie is actually awesome. It's got a great soundtrack, really wacky soundtrack. It's got a lot of fun dream sequences. I think the human antagonists are funny in that movie. I think the movie's got a lot of heart to it. I know a lot of people will bag on that movie all the time, but I think that movie has a lot of heart to it, and although the budget limitations forced it to be what it is, I still think it's really good. Really good, and I want to be clear, when I say really good, I don't mean in terms of like a movie quality, this is an Oscar winner. I mean really good as in like really enjoyable. Not as in like a great movie, but like it's a really enjoyable movie. I've gained a new appreciation for the movie after learning a lot about it at G-Fest panel. Yeah, Godzilla 154 and I went to the Godzilla's Revenge panel at G-Fest because I really wanted to go to that, and it's awesome. Green Coyote says, I love Millie Bobby Brown. Awesome. Good for you. Don't we all, though? Breaking news, Godzilla vs. Kong trailer just came out. Wow, really? You totally sold me on that one. Oh, man, big ANT. Oh, you got me, dude. Oh, really? Golly, I just got to see that. You really sold me on it. It's supposed to be goofy. It was made to appeal to kids. I think the first Showa version of Godzilla. Yeah, it is made to appeal to kids. I genuinely think Godzilla's Revenge is a very fun movie. Hey, D-Man 1954. I think you had to work with ETN, Entertainment Talk Nation, and Mr. H had to work together. Are you saying you think that we did? Because we all did, yeah. But if you're saying you want us to again, yeah, sure. Yeah, don't we all love... I didn't see what the rest of your comment was. It scrolled away too fast. What's your favorite Godzilla movie? I need an FAQ section for this one. What's your favorite Godzilla movie? It's King Kong vs. Godzilla. Hang on, D-Man. All right, I'll hold on. Elevation. ETN family loves you, D-Man. You know that, brother. Yeah, I do, and I love them. Thank you very much, Nuts for Kaiju, for the kind words. Dennis says, D-Man is my... D-Man... Oh, I thought he was saying D-Man is my celebrity crush. I was like, aw. Millie Bobby Brown is his celebrity crush. Well, I hope you're young, because she is. People hate the human characters too much. I don't know what movie you're talking about. What monsters should they bring back for Godzilla vs. Kong? Oh, that's a good question. I can think of two monsters that I'd really like to see in Godzilla vs. Kong. The first one is Godzilla, and the second one is Kong. I can't believe it's October already. The year is almost over. I know, it went by so fast. Brayton says, D-Man is my celebrity crush. Back off. Every stream I catch of yours, I'm going to remind you that Godzilla's Revenge is bad, and I'm just going to block you at a certain point because we don't tolerate lies in the stream. Hey D-Man, if Toho decides to do a reboot of Godzilla, what do you think they should do? A million things. They can do whatever they want. I've got no idea. D-Man, is Kong ever gonna shave his hideous beard? See, that's where you're wrong. We don't even know what Kong's beard looks like in context yet. Okay. Is he gonna shave it? I hope not, because then what am I growing this out for? D-Man's crush is Kong. Darn right. Tubby says, hey mods, I have a question. Notice me. I noticed you. What's his question? What's Tubby's question? He never responds to me. Have I been blocked? No, you have not, KongFan22. What am I growing this out for? Has nothing there. Bet. You just can't see it because of the light. I promise you. You can see it in real life. The lighting on my face and the fact that I don't have that high resolution of a camera is the reason you can't see it. Yeah, what is the question that Tubby wanted to ask the mods? Yo, mods, are there any stream rules? I'm paranoid. Stream rules are don't say anything racist, otherwise I will block you. If you spam, the mods are going to time you out. Don't try and post the links in chat. What else? What else are the stream rules? Don't be rude, I suppose. Michael Doherty loves Godzilla vs. Biollante, Godzilla Final Wars, and the 1954 film. Yeah, those are some solid choices. Hey D-Man, what's your favorite Rodan? Wow, that disappeared. What's your favorite Rodan design, I'm assuming? My favorite Rodan design, the 2019 one. Don't smack talk Godzilla's Revenge. Rule number 1. Respect Minya. Rule number 2. No trying to start arguments with other people in the chat. Rule number 3. Say at least 3 nice things about Godzilla's Revenge every day and Ichiro every night. Godzilla's Revenge is the best. That's rule number 4. Rule number 5 is every day that you're doing something on the streets, it's always good to stop and jump on a car with your booty shorts the way Ichiro does before tuning into a D-Man stream. That's rule number 5. Who do you think is going to win in 2020, asks Lacey. I like that name, Lacey. I think I've used that in as a character in one of my books before. It's like a character in the comic book I wrote in 6th grade. That was one of the female characters' names. Who do I think is going to win? Who do I think is going to win? Godzilla. Who do I want to win? King Kong. Hey, D-Man, do you think Godzilla vs. Kong goes the same route as BVS? No, I don't. I don't think they're going to team up. Make sure to pray to our Lord and Savior, Gamera, every night. That's rule number 6. Go raid Rob's stream when I tell you to. That's rule number 7. Get out of here, ETN. Just kidding. You don't have to leave. I'm just messing with you. That's rule number 7. Did I already say that? Whoa, Draco Wolfcraft. Thank you very much for the donation. He says, my name is Ringo and would like a team up. And would you like a team up? My name is Ringo. Am I saying that right? Ringo. Probably not. But I'm going to say it like that anyways. Would I like a team up? No, absolutely not. I really don't want to team up. I think there's no point to it. The movie's called Godzilla vs. Kong, not Godzilla and Kong. Distracts from the plot. It weakens the integrity of the film. It just shows that they were too afraid to commit. That's what it really shows, is that they were a bunch of chumps. Mecha Minya 1973, thank you very much for the donation. She says, Minya or Godzilla Jr.? Do you even need to ask? It's Minya. I'm just kidding, it's Godzilla Jr. He's the definitively cooler one. D-Man, when will you see... oh my god. D-Man, when will we see Gamera in the Monsterverse? I'm thinking we'll probably get Gamera in the Monsterverse probably within the next 3 or 4 films. I think they've been really doing a good job setting up for him. There's lots of turtle Easter eggs that they've been sprinkling through Warner Brothers films recently. We saw a few turtles appear in the It movies. And that's, I think, referencing the fact that Warner Brothers now owns the rights to Gamera, and that way they can use him in the future of the Monsterverse down the line with Godzilla and Kong fight Gamera together, because he's the super threat, because he can fly, breathe fire, he can live in space, and he's built by Atlanteans. And I think Godzilla King of the Monsters sets up Gamera in a great way, because we saw Godzilla's underwater temple, which is pretty much Atlantis. And if there's one thing I learned from Gamera the Brave, and I mean Guardian of the Universe, my bad, but anyways, probably the Brave too, I don't totally remember, is that Gamera comes from Atlantis. And so I think that's what King of the Monsters was hinting at, and so we will see him soon. Kinky Dora, thank you very much for the donation. He says, have you met Sexy Gabra yet? And what is that name? Beta Dong? I don't know. Thank you very much for the donation. I know people really want Gamera the Monsterverse, but I really want him to leave his own solo movie. I want if they put Gamera the Monsterverse, I think he deserves his own solo movie first. Wow, thank you so much, Scumdog. Thank you so much for the donation. He says the scummy one has been. That's a great way to refer to yourself. The scummy one has been a fan since 2015. I cannot believe that. That means you've been around for a long time, but I can't get over the baby stash. To be fair, I did trim it today. It looked a lot more pronounced until I trimmed it. I can't get over the baby stash. Just picking. But I would love to see you and Rob from ETN do a live stream together. Someday, man. I feel like we've had to have done one, right, Rob? We had to have. But I'm down to do another one. Are you mad that Mothra died? No, she dies often, so I think it's you know, to be expected with Mothra. So no, I'm not upset that she died. I also think they did it in a really cool way, even though they spoiled it in the trailer. Why trim what's not there? Because it was there, and I'd rather have all of this come in before this comes in. Like my vape. I'm just like Rob now. Yeah, we did one together last year. I knew it. We're probably overdue for another one. Probably. D-Man, what will you do if you suddenly teleport to the Monsterverse? Step 1 is press F to pay respects to fallen Serizawa. Does D-Man vape? No, I don't. I've got a lot better things to do with my time. I'm not a loser. Not to say that everyone who vapes is a loser. That sounds really mean. No, I don't. If you're vaping for either like to get off cigarettes, I can understand that. Or if you're like an adult who can make decisions for yourself, go for it. But if you're a teenager just doing it because you think you're cool, you're not. You're not cool. No one thinks you're cool. Draco Wolfcraft, thank you very much for the donation. He says, okay, Mothra is weird. Why does she die every time? Michael Doherty says she is like the perfect circle of life. You know, she symbolizes life, death, and rebirth. So that's kind of the reason, is that's kind of her symbol. D-Man calls all vapors losers. Exposed. I know Rob was trying to point to himself and say that he's a loser with that comment, but the way it looked, it appears in chat as if it's pointing towards me. Mechagodzilla and Godzilla vs. Kong? No. No need. Why? Why do you... Okay, someone explain this to me right now. All right, serious talk. Right now. Someone explain this to me. What do you honestly think Mechagodzilla can contribute to that movie? Let me hear it. I really need to hear it. What do you guys think Mechagodzilla can contribute to Godzilla vs. Kong? Because I just don't get it. Pitch me your theory. Tell me why we need Mechagodzilla in the movie, and I'll tell you why you're wrong. D-Man, Kong's beard will disappear like Cap's. Well, then mine will too, but not until after Kong's. Yeah, pitch me it. You can't, because there's no good reason why you need it. Why don't we stream? Why don't we stream when I do my 20K subscribers celebration stream? The reason I'm going to say probably not is because I have no way of knowing when you're going to do that. I mean, unless you're going to schedule it, right? Unless you're not going to do it like night of. Because if you're going to do it night of, there's no way to schedule that, you know? But if it's like a planned thing, then sure. Mechagodzilla can make them team up, which is what many people want them to do. Not sure how, though. Yeah, okay, how? Yeah, I don't know. Rob ETN said Mecha-G can work in the Monsterverse. Rob ETN said Mecha-G can work in the Monsterverse. Thoughts? That's for Kaiju. Thank you very much for the donation. Mechagodzilla in the Monsterverse, I'm not saying it can't work. I think we need to build to it, as I've been saying for the past 5 years. I think we need to build to it. I'm assuming he's trolling. Yeah, you guys are all saying he is. And I feel like I've seen enough of Rob's videos to know the sentiment that him and I kind of agree on this stuff, right? That him and I are both like, why do you need to force Toho monsters into everything? Him and I are both on the same page in that regard. So I get that you're joking, but I'm not saying Mechagodzilla can't work in the Monsterverse. I'm saying we need to build to it. If the cinematic universe is going to continue, we need stepping stones. The Argo Jet's a great stepping stone. Now we need something bigger. And then we need something bigger. And then we can have a Mechagodzilla. Yes, nuts, you're in deep doo-doo next time. Oh, no. Then we can have Mechagodzilla once we build to him. Not before that, because he's unneeded at this point anyways. And second of all, he's too unrealistic for the universe. Unrealistic? There was a Ghidorah and he fell from space. Shut up. That's still more realistic than humanity that's been presented as fully real building a Mechagodzilla. Because we can't. Not even in the Monsterverse can we. They even said, in the Godzilla King of the Monsters special features, we wanted to make cool stuff such as the Argo Jet that could look like humans could build it currently. It just is like 5 years more advanced than what we are currently doing. So that's where they are. They're 5 years ahead of where we are now. You really think in 5 years we can build a Mechagodzilla? You're an idiot. I'm on the same page regarding people wanting Toho monsters in the Monsterverse. They can make their own same amount of popularity. Behemoth is already more popular than most of the Toho. I don't know if I'd say most of the Toho Kaiju, but Behemoth has certainly grown a fan base. Have you heard of the YouTuber Tommy H? Yes, I have heard of Tommy H. Yeah, I have. Bro, it's a fictional universe. They can do whatever they want. They have to stick to the rules that they set up in their universe. If they start breaking the rules, that's where we start running into problems. That's where this becomes Star Wars, where they break their own rules, and now the fan base goes, well, hold on a second. You set up something very clearly up to this point, and now you're just going to all of a sudden break it? You can't do that. Do a collab with Tommy H. That is absolutely not up to me. He is so much bigger than me. Do you think a third monster can work in Godzilla vs. Kong? Sure, if it's a skullcrawler that Kong kills at the start, then yes. Mr. H is too political? He can be. D-Man, please respond. Do you also sleep with a Minya body pillow? No, it got stolen like a week ago. If we ever get a Mechagodzilla, then it would be wise to leave it for the last movie. Yeah, that's true. Remember when you went on a tangent about Altiori and Whammon craving 12-year-olds? Yeah, I do remember that a little bit. Do you read a lot of Godzilla comic books? Yes, I do. Mechagodzilla is not really needed in the Monsterverse. I 100% agree. Hey, D-Man, I noticed in Godzilla 2014, the camera panned to one of the dragon heads in the Muto nest. I can't remember if you touched on it in a review. It's like a Ghidorah spoil. You mean like an Easter egg to Ghidorah? I never touched on that. But yeah, I do know what you're talking about. And yeah, it could be a little Ghidorah Easter egg. Thoughts on Altiori? I don't watch her videos, so I don't have any. Who are you expecting to win between Kong and Godzilla? I'm expecting Godzilla to win. I'm rooting for Kong. I really need an FAQ section. What kind of weapons would a Monsterverse Mechagodzilla use? Mazers, first of all. Probably he'd just be Kiryu, except that he most likely couldn't fly. I really wouldn't want him to anyways. Hey, Demon, I personally do not like the comic books they made Godzilla too strong. Yeah, that's okay. Here's something that we could talk about a little bit once we read Rob's question. It won't help. You'll still get the same questions even after the movie comes out. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, an FAQ section is only going to help for the people that read it. Here's something I could talk about. Godzilla being overpowered. A lot of people always say I downplay Godzilla. They always say, why do you bring up all of these times that Godzilla either gets defeated or injured seriously? Why do you always bring that up? Why are you always holding that against us? I don't think a lot of these people realize that I clearly like Godzilla more than they do. Godzilla is like everything to me, clearly. Everything I do in life is pretty much a direct result of my love for Godzilla. I have nothing outside of Godzilla, you know. I clearly like Godzilla more than these people who ask that, but they go, why do you downplay Godzilla? You don't like him. You're a fake fan. I'll tell you why. I hate Superman. I think Superman is so boring. I really do. I think he is such a boring character because he is the ultimate character. He's so overpowered, so invincible that he is boring to me. I don't want Godzilla to be that. And that's what a lot of fans think he is. A lot of fans have this weird mentality that Godzilla is this unbeatable being of like a super being that has just, it's untouchable. He has transcended, right? That's what a lot of fans think he is. They put him on this pedestal. He's not that. He has never been that. And I don't want him to ever be that. So I'm going to keep bringing up the times he gets beaten in fights, the times that he gets seriously injured, the times that he gets put on the, you know, he has to be really fighting to pull off the victory, because that's what's interesting. The fact that Godzilla can still pull it off. The fact that he is put up against these foes that are much stronger than him and he can still pull it off. The fact that he can die. There is the ability to be scared for him, you know. You worry that he's going to be killed. You fear for him, and that's what makes him interesting. If Godzilla was as invincible as the fan base makes him out to be, he would be so boring. There'd be nothing to him. Godzilla would be untouchable. You know how every movie ends going into it. You know Godzilla's never going to get beaten. There's no conflict. There's no stakes because you know who wins. That's my big problem with Godzilla being invincible. Think about my King Kong Lives review that none of you guys watched because you guys don't support all of my videos. You only support the ones that have Godzilla news that you want to hear. Think about my King Kong Lives review. What did I say the big problem of that movie was? The big problem in that movie is that we are told from about halfway in that King Kong is going to die. We know that. So there is no stakes in the end fight of the movie because we know going in that King Kong is going to die. So we don't worry for him when he's fighting. We don't cheer for him when he wins against the military because we know that he is going to die. There is nothing he can do that will ever prevent that. So it doesn't matter if the military kills him. It doesn't matter what happens. We know he's going to die. It's the exact same thing, except reversed with this Godzilla idea, where if Godzilla's this invincible, we know he's going to win. We know Godzilla's invincible, so there's no stakes in the fight. Nothing interesting is going to happen. Godzilla can get beaten up. He can get dropped from outer space onto Earth. He can get destroyed, and nothing will really happen to him because he's this invincible pedestal that the fan base puts him on. He's just this untouchable character. He's no longer interesting. That's why the fight in King Kong Lives at the very end is not interesting. We know Kong loses no matter what. He's gonna die, so there's no stakes. Whereas if Godzilla's automatically guaranteed to win, there's no stakes. It's boring. And there's my rant. Thank you very much. Kinky Dora, thank you for the donation. He says, the Exilians sent me to seal your mojo. Are you like Dr. Evil? You gonna steal my mojo? Not my mojo. That's a terrible, terrible impression, but you get the point. Thugzilla818, thank you very much for the donation. I really appreciate it. I want Biolante in a future movie. Me too. Do you think Rodan will fight Kong? No. What kaiju will you like to see that is not mechanized, Mechagodzilla or Mecha King Ghidorah in the MonsterVerse? Behemoth, any new kaiju, really. I like new kaiju. Why can't we make new things? Why do we only have to rely on old ones? Can you read my comments? I just did. I just did, Kelly. The MonsterVerse, Godzilla especially, is a good one. Of the Godzilla people try to put on a pedestal that can't be killed, even though it's been shown multiple times that he can. Absolutely it has. Not only have we seen a Godzilla in this universe die in the comic books, but we have seen him get put on the edge every single fight he's in. The Muto Prime really lays into him. The Mutos really lay into him. He's bleeding quite bad in that fight. If you have the clear version of it, if you can watch it through the darkness, he is bleeding a lot, right? The Ghidorah really lays into him. I actually think Shinamura he takes out no problem, but everyone else he's fought in the MonsterVerse thus far has really given it to him. Nuts for Kaiju, thank you very much for the donation. He says, thoughts if Ghidorah returns? I don't want Ghidorah to return in Godzilla vs. Kong, first of all. I don't think he's needed there. I think he will just distract from it. I don't want Ghidorah in that movie at all. Okay. I think they could have Ghidorah return down the line, and it'd be pretty cool. I don't know how you do it in a way that wouldn't feel redundant, though, because the difference between modern day stuff and the Showa era is like the Showa era you can get away with reusing Ghidorah because they do something new with him every time. They take Godzilla to space, or they throw Ghidorah in the situation where now he's up against all the monsters, or they give him an ally. They give him Gigan. You know, they do something new with Ghidorah every time. Whereas with the MonsterVerse, they've already done it, right? They've already done everything that I really think they could do with the MonsterVerse Ghidorah. I don't know what else you'd do. Maybe you give him a teammate, but you'd have to be careful with just bringing Ghidorah back because it would be very redundant. Maybe he could wake up all the Titans and they could all help him in a fight. I think that'd also be kind of a little redundant. I'm not even going to read these blank character in the MonsterVerse questions anymore. How would you do a Kong sequel in the MonsterVerse? I can't answer that because I don't know where Godzilla vs. Kong leaves off. However, I did just do a video breaking down the different possibilities of timeline or points in the timeline where you could tell a Kong story in the MonsterVerse. They didn't give Ghidorah an ally. Ghidorah was Gigan's ally. Good point. He was basically just Gigan's sidekick. Yeah, but he kind of steals the show once he shows up. Crazy Cowboy Zero, thank you very much for the donation. He says, do you know who's doing the soundtrack for Godzilla vs. Kong? I think Bear McCreary should come back. I agree that Bear McCreary should come back. Either him or Henry Jackman, who I believe did Kong Skull Island. Whoever did Kong Skull Island, I think it's Henry Jackman. He could also come back because that soundtrack is awesome. It kicks a lot of butt. But no, I do not know who is doing the Godzilla vs. Kong soundtrack because it's not been announced yet. I don't think it's been decided yet. Will you watch Stranger Things Season 4? Absolutely, I love Stranger Things. It's my favorite show that is currently running. Walking Dead used to be my favorite show of all time, but the longer it goes on, the more it makes me wish that it had ended in Season 6. After Season 6. Season 7 was, I guess, you know what? End the show at Season 8, because you end the show with the finale of All Out War. That'd be a nice place to end it. And then it'd be my favorite show ever. But the fact that it's still going... it's just a little disappointing what they're currently putting out, but I have faith that it'll get better. If we don't get both Godzilla and Kong's classic MonsterVerse themes in Godzilla vs. Kong, I'll be just disappointed. I will too. If they don't put like the island theme in there as well as Godzilla's Toho themes, I'm gonna be a little upset. Do you like Ultraman? Yeah, I do like Ultraman. I haven't watched a lot, but I do like what I've seen. I talked about this at the start, Tubby. I saw Joker. I thought it was a fantastic movie. It's a really powerful movie. What did Altieri do? Are you asking why I don't watch her? She didn't do anything that made me not watch her. What is this live stream for? Is the trailer expected to drop? Yeah, the trailer's expected to drop sometime before the movie comes out, but we don't know when. This live stream is just for fun. Do you like Glenn in The Walking Dead? I feel like you know that Glenn's my favorite character in The Walking Dead. I love Glenn. Nuts for Kaiji, thank you very much for the donation. Thank you very much, Thugzilla818 for the donation as well. Rob's X or Mecha Rob's X, which is kinkier? The Mecha one probably has some improvements. Maybe like a built-in whip. Like in the arm. Something that a mech might have. Wow. I don't know how to say your name at all. Glowcorn. Glockhorn. Thank you very much for the donation. Kong will finally be called King Kong after beating Godzilla in Godzilla vs. Kong. Damn right. Do you think Pennywise would stand a chance against Godzilla? No, because if Pennywise can get beaten by people saying, I'm not afraid of you, or I don't believe in you, you're a tiny little clown. Oh, man. Godzilla's not afraid of Pennywise. What's Pennywise going to turn into that Godzilla's afraid of? Minya. Pennywise turns into Minya and's like, hey, Dad. It's me, your son. Godzilla's like, no! When? That's how that movie goes. When you realize there isn't a King Kong or King Ghidorah in the MonsterVerse, just Kong and Ghidorah. I disagree with that. King Ghidorah, I mean, they don't call him King Ghidorah, but they pretty expressly say Ghidorah is the king of the monsters a couple times in the movie. A false king. Will Godzilla fly in Godzilla vs. Kong? One can only hope. Thank you very much, Scumdog. Dude, Scumdog's he's a high roller. Thank you very much for the donation. Are your legs chained to Kinky Dora? No, but they can be. Dogzilla vs. Cat Kong. Yeah, I guess they never crossed over, but who would win, Dogzilla or Cat Kong? Cats are traditionally afraid of dogs. So I'm going to give that one to Dogzilla. Dylan Olslaw, thank you very much for the donation. What if Disney bought Toho? That would never, ever, ever happen. I know you're saying what if as in like Marvel's what if, but also like give me a what if where they wound up doing that. That'd be a different universe, first of all. But if they did, I can't imagine much would change. I don't think they're going to touch that. They'd get a lot of backlash. I think they'd just be like, yeah, Toho, do your thing. Well, we just own you and get your profit now. They do this weird push for diversity. They're like, Godzilla movies don't have enough representation. Asians only? Are you kidding me? What is this movie marketed for? Japanese people? Pfft. They're super out of touch. They're like, what's going on? What do you think of Joker's score and why is it the best? Yeah, Joker's score, I gotta be honest, it's so powerful. It's amazing. I cannot say how much it really changes. It elevates that movie to a whole new level. That being said, it's not my favorite score of the year because it didn't have Ifukube's music in it. King of the Monsters still rules. What? We're just getting a lot of randomness at this point. Yes, Joker's music was my favorite music of the year. Yeah, Joker's soundtrack was awesome. It's really, really cool. But I hate to be that guy. It's that time of the night, though, fellas. Thank you all for watching. We're going to wrap it up here. So, I got such an itchy nose tonight, and I really don't know why. I'm leaving to watch Scream 3. I'm sure I'll know when you're done, as you'll burst into my room. Yeah, well, I'm about to be done, guy. Yeah, I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you guys all for watching. I actually kind of glad the Godzilla vs. Kong trailer is taking a while. Give us some downtime between movies instead of jumping straight into the other one. Yeah, that's true. it's given me a little bit of a break in terms of I can breathe a little bit. But yeah, thank you guys all. I really appreciate it. We're gonna end the stream here. I'll play a little song and then we'll be done for the night. What song should I play? What song should I play you all with my amazing kazoo talents? And that's the song. Did anyone know what that was? Nobody? No one knew what that was? No, it wasn't the Halo theme. It was What's New Scooby-Doo. Oh, a few people knew what that was. Where's Nerfman when you need him? Okay, just as long as a few people knew what that was, that's okay. D-Man just dropped playing piano to become a professional kazooist. That's what I need to do. Alright. I'm heading out.